Welcome to Moviefone's Unscripted. I'm Leonardo. Welcome to Moviefone's Unscripted. I'm Leonardo DiCaprio, and this is Ellen Page here, and we're here to talk about our film Inception. We're going to ask each other some of your questions, as well as some of our own, and I'll start with the first question to you, Ellen. This is from Shannon from Cedar Knolls, New Jersey. There's a lot of amazing talent in this movie. What was the chemistry like between all the different cast members on set?
I think the chemistry on set couldn't have been better. I think everyone got along incredibly well, and I think it is a lot to be said for the energy and the environment that Chris Nolan creates on set. Despite the vastness of scale, despite whatever visual spectacle we're doing, he always takes time for actors and allows for honesty to be found in every moment. And, you know, working with you, which is amazing, as well as just so many unbelievably talented actors. It's just an incredible environment to be in.
I would agree with that.
Oh. With privacy becoming more scarce, do you find any parallels between the process of Inception and your real life as a celebrity?
I don't think I can make those parallels. If I wanted to quit this industry and move somewhere else and be a victim to all the shortcomings of what it's like to be an actor and in the public eye, I should do that. I love being an actor. I love being a part of films like this. I want to continue to do it for years to come, and it's a very small price to pay. I think that there are people with much more difficult professions in this world. But as far as parallels are concerned, no, I mean, this was set in 4 different stages of the human subconscious, and it was like a giant therapy session, huge action sequences, nothing like what my normal life is like. So it's very difficult for me to draw parallels.
Mm-hmm. It's unscripted, Leo.
Yeah, well,
who knows what's going to happen here?
This is where improv comes into play.
Yeah.
So it's Ellen to Leo.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. I'll just think of the bevy of questions that I have. So, Leo, when we were working together in the
film
movie,
Inception,
Inception, and we were wearing the white snowsuits.
Yes.
Did you sort of feel like we were in a Backstreet Boys music video?
I kind of felt like we were part of a gigantic boy band, and we were on location on a snowy mountaintop. Those were difficult days because I remember being up on top of that mountain, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
and
I do too.
We had shortness of breath, and we had to do some very long dialogue sequences. And we were all kind of getting a bit queasy, and we had lightness of the head. But to fit into those suits was something that was very locked into Chris Nolan's imagination, something that he'd been thinking about for a long period of time. And I think it was very much a leap of faith on all of our parts to jump into those white snow suits. But I think it ended up paying off.
I think they're great, and I think they work awesome. But I also felt like I was in a bit of a music video.
Or like you were the giant
I just don't usually wear things like that in film, so I think that's what was the...
Nor in my personal
I think that's
life.
What I mean by the... Oh, goodness. Did you have any weird dreams during the making of the movie, Leo?
To tell you the truth, I don't remember any of them.
Wow.
I was way too tired. I was working almost every day for 5 months, and every bit of sleep, I was in such a deep state of unconsciousness that I couldn't recall anything. I do have, you know, wild dreams constantly. I only remember fragments of them. I barely remember what they're about. The last one I remember was being attacked by some sort of rabid animal, and they were running in a circular position, and I had a giant glove, and I was trying to tire them out before they came around again to attack. But I was saving a group of people, and I think it was right before this press junket, so I feel like it was some sort of an analogy for the questions that we were going to get asked.
Wow.
Yeah. I was at a deep-rooted fear.
Wow.
I'm still coping with it right now.
Well, see, we need to talk about it anymore later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Leonardo to Ellen, Unscripted. So, Ellen.
Yeah.
Did you at all feel like my character's a therapist in this movie? And was it something that you kind of kept in mind throughout the course of the movie? I mean, obviously, your character was constantly asking me questions, penetrating my mind, making me come to terms with the truth about my past. And did you take that role on, or was that not something you thought about?
Well, your question is a lot better than mine, and yes, to a certain extent. I mean, I think it's interesting with the relationship we had, because I'm obviously being thrust into this new situation, and without giving anything away, end up going a little farther into things than was originally planned. And I was always questioning whether it was this just innate intellectual curiosity to then lead to becoming your quote-unquote like a therapist, but then also, and maybe more so, doing it out of protection for others who may not know without giving anything away, that there's maybe some unknown harms that you are sort of aware about. So I think, you know, her desire is also to make everything actually go smoothly for everybody else by making sure that perhaps you do some work personally. Do
you think I shouldn't be giving everything away in this press junket? Because I feel like I am.
Are you giving a lot
everything
away?
There is to give away. But you're doing a much better job than I am at shrouding this film.
I asked you a horrible question. Let's hope that maybe will get neutralized.
Not at all. Not at all. That's it.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio, and thank you to Moviefone, and to you for watching and sending in your questions. Please check out our movie Inception. It's really exciting, and I hope you enjoy it.
Me too. Thank you, guys. Did we do good?